Before I was working with Mike, I was exercising pretty regularly, 4 or 5 days a week, but I needed to develop some upper body strength. And so I approached Mike about working together, and I thought he was great. I really liked how positive Mike is. He is really motivating. In some of the language that he uses, he's very positive and uplifting. I love that he lives what he's teaching. He's not just telling me to do these things or to exercise. I know that he's also exercising and he's also eating the way he needs to. So what I was working on is, like I said, I was working on pretty much upper body strength is what I was looking for. And I started out, before working with Mike, we had a family goal. And our family goal is that who could make 10 pull-ups. And I had my 7-year-old actually can do already 8 when we very first started. She's got this amazing core strength and she could do it. And so I was like, no, she's not going to beat me. She's 7 years old. This is not going to happen. And of course my husband can do, lots. And anyway, so I went into it thinking I want to figure out how to do some pull-ups. And so now I'm up to 6 pull-ups. I can do 6 consistent pull-ups, and that's exciting. But I'm hoping to be able to get more. So that's kind of why I started working with Mike. He's constantly, he makes them simple, but I also like the fact that where I've been exercising for years, I love the fact that he is willing to correct me. I mean, he corrected me this morning. I mean, he's not afraid to come up and say, okay, this is what you need to change. This is how we're going to make it harder. You can push yourself by doing it this way. He's constantly changing what he's having me do. He's not afraid to say, oh, you're doing great, when in reality I suck at it. He's willing to come up and say, okay, this is what you need to do to change this, to make it harder. You're trying to get stronger, so let's make it harder. I think he has a bigger perspective with fitness. I feel like personally he's seen that in his own life. So I feel like he understands that everyone needs to live that lifestyle. Everyone needs to be active and live that lifestyle. And I think he promotes that really well. To be able to see progress is amazing. I mean, who does not want to see positive benefits in their body and the way they feel? I mean, exercise always makes you feel well. It always makes you feel better, but it also encourages me to be more active all day. It's not just a morning exercise. I am active all day because of that morning exercise. And you feel just so much better. I would sign up with Mike because of his personality. He is very motivating, but he's not in your face. And I guess that's different with an online community. He's not too much. Does that make sense? Some trainers that you work with are too much. Mike's not too much. I'm not a touchy-feely, want someone right here by me. And he's good. He's good to keep his distance, but he's good to correct at the same time. I think the thing that stands out to me most about Mike is he lives what he preaches. He lives what he's trying to teach you. I know that he's exercising, doing his stuff on the side, and I think that's huge. Because you can say, this is great, do this, and then if you're not living that, is it really that important to you? But I know he lives fitness, and I think that's important.